Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's a Sunday today. That means it's a day off, and that means we get to have a little bit of fun. Now I'm currently on my way to meet up with my travel companion Marius, and he wants to go explore Romania's highest road. We do have two roads that are pretty renowned for being high, Transalpina and the Transfiguration, but they're actually not the highest. There is another road that's unpaved, that's I think it reaches 2,350 meters, and he wants to go explore that road and film a video for his channel, and basically I'm just tagging along for the trip and to have fun. So that's why currently at 8 AM I'm on the ring road of Bucharest, heading to one of the exits of the city where we're gonna meet up, and then we're gonna head about 170 kilometers out of town where the road should start. I have no idea what's there, but we're gonna find out together. Haven't been on this road, never been on this road. It's supposed to be gravel, unpaved. He of course has his NHT 200. Myself, as usual, is just me, Donnie and Raddy. We're going along for the trip. He's gonna do his adventure thing and we're just gonna tag along. Let's see how far we can get on this one. I don't know if Donnie can make it to the highest road in Romania that's unpaved and it's supposed to be an off-road road or something like that. I'm gonna be pretty amazed. Gotta get to that meeting point first, and then we can set off out of the city onto another little adventure. It's gonna be just a day trip, so in the evening we're coming back, and hopefully we're gonna beat the rain, because it's supposed to rain today, both here, there, everywhere. It's supposed to rain at some point. We'll see. Will we get rained on? Won't we? I have no idea. I have my rain gear with me, but I won't be a fan of having rain at over 2,000 meters altitude on gravel roads. That might get a little bit interesting. I would love for it not to rain up there. At least if it wants to rain down here on the tarmac where it's nice and warm and grippy. Not on some mountain road that gets slippery when it's wet. But it is what it is. That's what adventures are made of. Dumb ideas. Greatest adventures come from the dumbest ideas. And let's say this isn't a pretty bright idea, taking a scooter on the tallest road in Romania. So I'll catch you guys when we meet up with Marius and we set off for the main event. So we just met up. He's a bit up ahead, and we've exited the city. We're out of the city, riding in the early morning. Actually it's 8:45, so not that early, but pretty early. For a Sunday it's pretty early. We're gonna go up to Topoloveni and then Câmpulung, and then go on the road that's supposed to be the tallest road in Romania. We shall see about that. You know, that's the fun part about riding. Such trips are so inexpensive because of the low fuel consumption of bikes, especially small capacity ones, that you can just quickly get onto wheels and go wherever you want to go. I mean, this trip, yesterday I had no idea I was going on this trip. We just came to work at Sim at the showroom, called me, he said, "Are you at work?" "Yeah, I'm working this Saturday." Just came and said, "You know, tomorrow I'm planning to go to the highest road in Romania. Wanna come?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Because all I really need is about 10 or 12 liters of fuel to complete the journey. And even though with current fuel prices, 12 liters of fuel is pretty inexpensive. That's gonna get me around 400 kilometers, and that's about how long this entire trip is going to be. So I just said yeah. And not even 24 hours later, we're on the road, setting off, going to the highest road in Romania. Just like that, spontaneous. That's the beauty of a motorcycle. And like I've said, he's on a 200, actually he's on a 185cc bike, I'm on a 169cc scooter. It's not a problem. We just get on the road and just go. I mean, we're currently traveling 80 kilometers an hour. We can go faster if we want to. It's just that usually there are police on this road. So we choose to stay a bit below the speed limit because we don't want to pay any fines. But otherwise, any adventure you want, anywhere you want to go, if you have at least a 125cc, just get on it and go. There's nothing in it. Anywhere you want to go, it will take you. And I think now he's doing his bit for the camera. What's up? Leaving me ahead, but I do not have any way of knowing where the police are because he has Waze and I don't. I choose to ride with Google Maps. You know, there's something so therapeutical about getting onto wheels and getting out of the city. I tell this to people also. You know, if you have problems, if you have stuff on your mind, and if you want something that you can do to relax you, just go for a ride. Go for a ride either with a group or with a friend or even alone. Just head out of the city, ride for a couple of hours. You'll be just fine. It relaxes the mind. It's one of the most calming and relaxing things you can do, to be honest. So we made it to Topoloveni. Now the road's gonna get a bit interesting. Now I have done this road before on the ST last autumn. I'll put a link somewhere up here to a set of 2 videos that better portray this part of the trip. But it's still a beautiful road and I'm still gonna enjoy it, even if it's, I think, the 3rd time I'm doing it. First I did it with my Symphony ST 50cc, last year with Donnie, now again with Donnie. But compared to the previous trips, when I get to Câmpulung, we're actually gonna go up a mountain road, basically a dirt mountain road, up on the highest road in Romania. It may be the 3rd time I'm on this road, but it's still just as beautiful as the first time and just as engaging. Such a fun bit of road and so empty. Everybody is on the other side of this mountain on the main road. This is kind of the secondary road, but would you just look at it? Just look at the way it snakes through this valley. Absolutely gorgeous. You can have a lot of fun, a lot of elevation changes. Just as beautiful as the first time. Finally, summer is here. We can go out and peacefully ride and be comfortable. It's warm, it's nice. It's about 26 degrees outside and it's only 10:49, almost 11 o'clock, and we're starting to climb up into the mountains, so I was expecting it to be a little bit more chilly, but it isn't. But would you just look at this? Just look at it. Trees on both sides, everything is green. Careful, doggo. Don't jump in front of me. It's a bit bumpy. Now we've switched counties. If I remember correctly, from now on the road is super smooth and even prettier, but we're gonna have to start climbing. Just look at this. absolutely gorgeous. Every time I come on this road, it just amazes me how beautiful it is and how quiet it is, how peaceful it is. Now my 18-gram roller weights are not actually helping me climb, but we'll manage. Donnie is torquey enough that he can manage to climb these. And if I remember correctly, this is one of the best parts of this road. We're currently going down into a valley, and the switchbacks are just absolutely awesome. They're super tight. The tarmac is good. There's a little bit of gravel on the tarmac, but it's nothing to write home about. But the switchbacks are so tight. Have to be careful I don't burn through my brakes. The scenery is starting to get mountainous as we are climbing up to the mountains. Two simmers on their small displacement motorcycles. You know, together we do have only 30 brake horsepower. He has 18, I have 12. And yet we can still manage to have quite a lot of stupid fun. Goats! Goats! Oh my god. Look at this.
Hey.
Hey. Welcome to the mountain life, everyone. This may be a road, but it's goat trails. Well, that was an experience. Oh, anyway, let's get back on the road. After chit-chatting with a couple of goats, let's get back on the road. There's no time to lose. Weather is still beautiful, but I do see some clouds over there. Fingers crossed. And this is where the interesting part starts, because we are currently going to exit Câmpulung onto a road that I've never been on. Currently tarmac, it should change to gravel at some point. Taking the alternative adventure route. Okay, now the road is starting to get a little bit difficult. It's not gravel yet, but it's very bumpy. Honestly, I think I would have preferred it to be gravel. Sheesh, Donnie, you better survive this. I can surely say I can start feeling the mountain chill. It's not cold yet, but it's a pleasant mountain chill. It's that sensation you have when you start getting up into the mountains. And the tarmac has ended. Woo, this is gonna be interesting. It says we have 25 kilometers, currently 12:30. I would have liked to be here a little bit earlier. It is a little bit slippery, but Dania, I hope you are up to the task, because we're not turning back, boy. Jeez Louise. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna, oh shit balls. Okay, this is a road that was not meant for this scooter. Shit. How can this be a national road? Oh. Okay, so this is gonna be absolutely bloody interesting. How can I get out of the... I need to get out of this rut. Come on, Donnie, grip. Grip, Donnie, grip. I think we need a bit of speed. Hope I don't get high-sided here. Bunch of stuck in the muds. What have we bloody well done? What the bloody hell have I got myself into? Okay, let's think this. I need to get the back tire over there. Oh shit balls. Okay, that works. Let's see. Come on, Donnie, come on, Donnie. Okay, now I need to get him out of this. No, I need to get him. Come on, Donnie. Come on, boy. Okay. Attaboy, Donnie boy. Whew. Portier! Yeehaw! Oh, sweet Jesus. We've got grip. Come on, Donnie. Come on, boy. Yes. Oh. Shit. Okay, so we've given up on this road and we're trying to make our way back. This is way too much. There's no way in hell, if it's 25 kilometers like this, there's no way in hell we're getting through. Somehow Donnie made it up. Let's see if I can get him back down. And I am absolutely knackered. And I've beached him. Come on, Donnie. Come on, boy. Yeehaw! Almost dropped him. Come on. Come on. That's good. Back on him. Oh Lord. And now, back down again. Easy. Holy shit. Easy boy. Chillax. Got a cramp. Come on. We are almost out of it. Easy does it. Easy. No, I don't want ABS. This time I do not want ABS. I have to get on that side somehow. Well, he's beached again. Oh no? Come on, Don. Come on, boy. Ah, boy. There. I have to get there. Come on, Donnie. One more. Come on, come on. Don't go in the rut. Sweet baby Jesus, Mother of God. Oh. That was the dumbest idea I think I've ever had. Oh boy. Now let's go find the other road. Haven't got my gloves on. I'm barely breathing. The handlebar feels awful because of all the mud that's on the wheel. Alright, so last evening I told them I think we need to go to the Detour Dam because that's where it says the road starts. He said, no, 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 I know a better route. This was his better route. And now guess where we're going? We're going to the Detour Dam. The place I suggested in the first place. Oh. Alright, Donnie can do a bit of off-road, but what was back there, I mean, holy shit, my wife's gonna kill me when I get home. I told her we're going for a nice little ride, a little cruise. And I say I'm gonna come back fully mudded. Oh boy. But I guess that's the adventure for you. Yeah, good idea. Let's get the mud off our soles. Apparently Donnie seems to be running fine. Started to smell a little bit like burnt clutch, but I think now he's cooled off. We're gonna keep on pushing. Only 1 more kilometer to the dam, and then we're gonna hit gravel road, not mud road. At least that's what it said in the article that I read, that we were gonna hit gravel road. Okay, gravel I can deal with. Mud, I hate mud. I hate mud, Donnie hates mud, Reddy hates mud. But it still doesn't take away from the adventure. Like I've said, the greatest adventures come from the dumbest ideas. And to try to go up that muddy road was one of the dumbest ideas that we possibly had. I mean, we're not both the sharpest knives, but sheesh, that was low even by our standards. And here it is, El Dam. And from here we're gonna have to climb up all the way. Alright, let's see this road, because this is the road he said it was muddy. But I don't think it's nowhere near as bad as the previous one was. Sure, it's rocky. But like I said, I can deal with rocks, and he can deal with rocks. But it is gonna shape up to be quite an interesting day. How is this scooter surviving everything I'm putting him through? And not only he's surviving, he's not even complaining. I have no lights on the dashboard. He's running fine. I mean, if somebody from Sim sees this video and where I took this little scooter, oh, I don't know if they're gonna be crossed or amazed. Now I'm coming back to what I said, I think 100 times now. Michelin is not sponsoring this channel, these videos, anything, but I'm still gonna recommend the City Grip 2s. So they haven't failed me yet. Got me out of that mud, and now they're climbing up mountain passes, and honestly I have no issues with them. They feel sure-footed. I have no hard stopping moments. It feels like I'm on some kind of off-road tires. You wouldn't guess it, I'm just on some city tires. They're coping with this terrain beautifully. The back end is not wandering, the front end is not losing grip. How the hell did they manage to make a tire that's basically good for absolutely everything you throw at it? What's not helping is my roller weights, which are way too heavy for this kind of riding. This is an absolutely awesome day. Mark it in the calendar, best day or one of the best days of riding ever. For me at least. I should have had an off-road bike for this. I should have had, I don't know, something better prepped for this, but I just don't care. Donnie somehow is doing it. The tires somehow are gripping, and we're actually making pretty decent time. I'm keeping a pretty decent pace, about 30 kilometers an hour. How is he managing to do all of this? I have no idea. Oh, this is what I don't like, getting in a rut like this. But you see, somehow the tires managed to grip to get me out of the rut. But see, so he almost fell. Oh, there was mud. But you know, this road ain't all that bad. I mean, it ain't good, that's for sure, but it ain't bad. It's doable. That's the thing. It's doable. It's not impossible. And we're gonna do it. I'm gonna get up there. There are a lot of people with off-road machines on this road, and when they look at Marius and its NHT, it looks normal. But then I come up behind him in my scooter, and everybody's looking so weird at me because they don't understand what the hell am I doing with the small city scooter up here. They must think I'm crazy. But hey, it's doing it. Somehow it's doing it. Well, we've surpassed 2,000 meters. GPS says another 3 kilometers, 2.5 kilometers, 3 kilometers to go of this. The scenery is absolutely breathtaking. And Donnie is holding out. I don't know how, but he's holding out. And I think this is where my trip ends. Oh, come on. Come on, seriously? What the hell? Oh. Damn it. Well, it was a good effort. And we managed to go up to 2,170 meters, which is higher than the Transalpina, which is at 2,150. At least we achieved that. Oh, come on, why did we have to have rain? At least there's no lightning. Easy, Donnie, easy. You have to be careful when going downhill so you don't lose control. The speed can build up very, very quickly. The temperature, 10 degrees. It's chilly. It's chilly, boys, it's chilly. But because I'm moving around, at least I'm keeping warm. I do have some extra layers with me, but currently they are not required. Holy crap, how did I ever come up here? Okay. Come on, Donnie. Come on, Donnie. Yeah, boy. Oh, boy. Get back on the road. Woohoo! Oh, oh, man, oh, man alive. Well, it's gonna be probably an hour and a half of this. The thing is, I cannot go fast enough to get some engine braking going. I have to go over 16-17 kilometers an hour to get engine braking, and that's a little bit too fast for my comfort. So I'm riding the brakes, and that's not good. At least we made it 90% of the way, and if it wasn't for that snow patch, it would have been a lot better. I think we could have made it all the way if it wasn't for that snow patch. But we gave them all. The bikes performed admirably. We'll see if his clutch comes back to life. My ST is currently running without flaw. Knock on wood. Please, knock on wood. The clutch is holding out. The engine seems fine. Let's hope it stays that way. Woohoo! Whoa, whoa, whoa. So many huge rocks. Well, so the NHT's clutch has come back to life a little bit. Let's hope it's enough to get us at least off the mountain. We have to go down there. Whoa, 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 whoa. You get the point, down there. Excuse me while I try not to fall. It's mainly downhill, but there are a couple of uphill bits, even when you're going back down off the mountain. So we need that clutch to survive, and then we can just baby it until home. And if push comes to shove, I can tow him home. Spot of lunch here. It's currently 5 o'clock. We still got about 6 kilometers to get out of the woods, but check out this idiot. Yeah, so we still have about 6 kilometers to get out of the woods. Donnie, on the other hand, is holding up remarkably well. Stopped here by the side of the stream, ate something, and now we have to get back on the road because we have to get home. But I think first we're gonna wash these two things, scooters, motorcycles. So this is how Donnie currently looks. I have no idea how I got mud up here, but this is how the engine, the underbelly, somehow the underbelly is still in one piece. I don't know how it's still in one piece. And he's running fine, to be honest. Apparently no damage, somehow he survived. And the NHT is not better off. Just as muddy. But somehow both of them came through. So yeah, it's time to pack up, try to wash these things, and get back on the road because we still have 200 kilometers to get home. Oof, what a day. What a day. It's an adventure, boys. Let's get back to it. Now, I don't want to jinx it, but I think we may be out of the woods. We're about 1 kilometer away from the dam. And that means we're about 1 kilometer away from tarmac. Oh, just these little muddy sections to negotiate, and we are home free. This has been one of the most tiring riding days I have ever done, but then again, it has been one of the funnest. The whole adventure, the whole going up to almost 2200 meters, highest road in Rome. I think we were, at that point, we may have been the highest motorized vehicles in Romania, because there was nobody higher than us, because you couldn't, because of the snow, and there isn't any other road in Romania that reaches 2170 meters. So for a couple of minutes, two Sims, one of which is a city scooter, were the highest motorized vehicles in Romania. How's about that? That we didn't make it all the way to the top, but I think if there wasn't snow, and maybe if we left earlier and didn't do the detour through the mud, maybe we could reach it, because honestly, if I take Donnie easy enough, he definitely can reach the top. I mean, if the road doesn't get any worse, he definitely can reach the top without any kind of problems. But on a road like that, I should have taken a little bit more care of him by doing a couple of breaks, like every half hour, every 45 minutes, stop for 15 minutes, let everything cool off. And that's the same thing Marius should have done with his. That's why he overheated the clutch. Now I don't know if the clutch is completely cooked. Now it's working. It's working pretty good. We're gonna have to see next week when we get back to work. He's gonna have to bring it into the service and open it up and see how the clutch looks, because I don't think he wants to go to Turkey on a clutch that at one point failed to work. This is it. There's the dam. Final water crossing. That's it. Jesus Christ, we bloody made it. I think I deserve a bit of a drink. How the hell did we make it? Yeah, boy. Good boy. Oh! Proof's in the pudding, boys. 74 kilometers minus 30, that's 44 kilometers of off-roading. And little Donnie is still in one piece, somehow. Tarmac. Tarmac. Oh my god, what a feeling back on tarmac. It rained a little bit here. Way to go, Donnie boy. Way to go. You absolutely killed it, you animal. And Sim, you guys just built a tank. You guys just built a tank, and it's called the Symphony ST. How the hell did it survive all of that? Honestly, I'm very curious to go to work and take apart the transmission, take the clutch out and see how it looks, because there were points where I smelled clutch badly and I let off for a little bit, but now it's running perfectly okay. So proof's in the pudding, boys. It went up, it conquered, came back down. It went as far as it could possibly go and as far as the road allowed it. Maybe in August there won't be any snow and you could do the entire trip. But he can do it. If there's no snow, he can do it. No noises, no rattles, no vibrations, everything is smooth. Oh, what a wonderful feeling to be back on tarmac. Now, problem is, we still have about 200 kilometers to go home. And it's 6 o'clock. So that's gonna be about 3 hours. So 9 o'clock it is. Well, boys, we skipped the washing part. It's already late. It's 6:30. We still have 2 hours until we get home. And so we are punching it straight home. It's been a wonderful day, a beautiful ride. Words cannot describe it. Good thing I have video that can describe it a little bit better. Tiring, beautiful, achieving. That's what this trip has been. Somehow this thing made it up that crazy road. And now it's taking me back home, and not even a, knock on wood again, flat tire. Wonderful day out. We didn't reach the top as we wanted, but honestly, no matter what bike you had, you couldn't reach the top because of that snow drift. He even took out the, he even flew the drone a little bit from the place we got stuck to see how the road was further up ahead, and it was even more snow. So even if we got past that point, we still would have to turn back. It was a lost cause. I think we should have done this in August or September when there isn't any snow. But still, we surpassed the Transalpino in terms of height by just about 20 meters. And lived to tell the tale. Now we're gonna head back home, wash up, put my clothes in the washing machine because they are absolutely full of mud, and crack open a beer because I think it's well deserved. I think tomorrow I'm gonna give Donnie a bit of a wash down because he also deserves a bit of a wash. And that kind of has been it for this video, because the road back home is pretty uneventful, boring, something like that. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the video, and consider subscribing if you like the video. And for people who already subscribed, and if you like the content, if you want to support the channel, please consider becoming a member of the channel. And thank you all so much for your support over the past year and a bit. This YouTube journey is starting to be quite awesome. But until next time, guys, take care out there and ride safe. Goodbye.